at real quick because I'm intrigued by it. I've looked at a couple playoff games, but looking at this Rams and Cardinals game, I mean, it's about time the Rams got at least a secure and stable offense. I mean, it's been pretty good. What I think is going to happen? I do think the Rams are going to win, but it's mostly a defensive thing with everything that they have. You got to think Sonny Michel's looked pretty good for him too. Cooper Cup, who's got 145 receptions, over 1,000 yards and 16 touchdowns. But Kyler Murray's been a pretty good stud this year for the Cardinals as well. It's almost a coin flip for me, but I don't know. I can't sleep on just overall the Rams having the better defense and probably one of the best in the NFL, if not probably the best. That's where I think they get the job done and probably take it home.
I tend to agree with you.
Yeah.
My problem with the Cardinals is they started off red hot, and then like the second half of the year, it's like they just went in the gutter.
Oh, of course.
I don't know what happened to the Cardinals.
Yeah. I mean, you got – hold on, I can pull it up. I mean, Kyler Murray's got over 3,000 yards. He's got 24 touchdowns and 10 picks. But again, like you said, they got enough wins to get to the playoffs, but they had that stretch where, okay, their last 5 games of the season, first off, it started with the Rams. And their defense, like you said, I mean, they had some things going for them. They were looking really good. They won like their first, 7 or 8 games. They're halfway through the season. They take a loss to the Packers. Okay, your first loss by 3 to Green Bay. Not a big deal. Bounce back with a win with the Niners. Lose to the Panthers. Okay. They lost their last 4 out of 5 games. They gave up 30 to the Rams. They lost to the Lions and gave up 30 points. They lost to the Colts 22-16. You just don't know what you're going to get out of them. I mean, are they going to figure it out, get in prime position like they were at the beginning of the season and get back to it? I don't know. I mean, they're going to put some points up a little bit. I see this being a defensive game. I'll just go ahead and give a score prediction here. I think by 7 points, big defensive game. 21-14. I trust the Rams defense a little more, and I think the Cardinals will be a little shaky in this game too. They won't have it all together. This will be tough right here. I mean, the Cardinals have been on a roller coaster. It was like I said, like they won their first 3 or 4 games. They took a loss, no big deal. But they lost, they had like a 4-game losing streak, didn't they, towards the end of the season?
Oh, dude, they started off the season. I mean, they started off their first 10 games like 8-2.
They won 7 straight. They lose to the Packers. They beat the Niners. Yeah, 8-2. Yeah, and their losses came to the Packers, the Panthers. Then they bounced back 2 weeks in a row with wins over the Seahawks and the Bears. Meanwhile, the Rams, you got guys like Sonny Michel, Matt Stafford. Just that offense is coming together at the right time. Cooper Kupp's 1,000-yard receiver this year for them. They had a pretty interesting season. They won their first 3. They lost to Arizona. They got revenge on December 13th. And, the stretch of, let's see, December, they won 5 games in a row until they lost to the Niners, of course. Again, this is a little tough to call, but, man, I got a little bit more confidence that the Rams can have it together than I do the Cardinals.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, honestly, this game going either way really wouldn't surprise me. Because if the Cardinals can find that hot streak that they had towards the beginning of the year, they can beat anybody.
Yeah.
By a lot.